Primal conflict wrestler. Yeah. Primal conflict wrestling. Yeah. Primal conflict wrestling. PCW. Primal conflict wrestling. PCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another edition of Primal Conflict Wrestling's Unleashed, right here on TV10. My name is Deacon Storm, and normally you see me side by side with my broadcast partner, Pat Anthony, but unfortunately, he's a little bit under the weather this week, so he will not be joining us. However, we do have a very large story that we've got to tell, and that has to do with the ongoing feud between Hagood and G-Fed. There have been ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and everything you can think of in between these two men in the year 2019, and we're going to try our best to get all of that in this episode. So we're going to go ahead and get started now with some in-ring action with Hagood. Let's get to that footage.
Out. Matt Connor with a running start, crossbody against the ropes, and wait a minute, Hagood scoops him up. Momentary imbalance by Matt Connor might have cost him. Oh, look at this. Slop drop by Hagood with that reverse DDT. The elbow follow-up, 1, 2, 3. Hagood wins this match. Hagood wins this match. Hard-fought victory, to say the least. And hopefully after his war with G-Fed recently, this is another step in the right direction for Hagood. There's one thing you can count on, it's the PCW faithful putting their faith in Hagood. Come back from intermission, ladies and gentlemen, and G-Fed has attacked Hagood at intermission. We didn't even know G-Fed was in the building. G-Fed unloading on Hagood here at intermission. Hagood was walking around the ringside area, talking to fans, taking pictures with kids. And G-Fed seemingly lying in wait among the crowd. You see he's wearing a Country Strong t-shirt. Ripping away at that vest, and G-Fed unloading on Hagood. Okay, wait a minute, G-Fed taking off his belt. G-Fed taking off that leather belt. Oh! You can hear that just echoing here through the halls of the KOA. Don't do it again. Oh! That leather belt attacking the back of Hagood. Oh, and again, that one looked like the back of the head. Wait, what is he doing now? Hagood now being just happened similarly before when he was turned on by Ken Dixon. Now former friend G-Fed choking the life out of Hagood. You can see him turning blue. We got to get somebody out here to stop G-Fed. G-Fed can do some serious damage with that belt. Deplorable actions by G-Fed here. He wasn't even scheduled to be here, hiding in the crowd, waiting for his time to strike. And now he's got a chair. Somebody's got to stop him. Somebody's got to try and stop G-Fed. And wait a minute, somebody's just come into the ring. Somebody's in the ring and they're covering Hagood. I can't see who that is. see Tyler Steele telling G-Fed he's had enough. Who's that? I'm being told that that's Hoss Hagood's oldest son. Hey, wait a minute. Well, he's gonna get that chair and he's gonna hit that kid. Luckily, they were able to stop G-Fed. G-Fed was about to hit. Hoss Hagood's son is protecting his father. He was gonna try and hit through Hoss Hagood's own son. This is ridiculous. G-Fed now finally being kicked out of the building by Tyler Steele. Enough is enough. Now our staff checking on Hoss Hagood. This rivalry, this feud has taken a dark turn. Hopefully Hoss Hagood is okay. As well as his son. You gotta imagine no child wants to see their parent put into a situation like this. Now our ring crew and security and our referees trying to get Hoss Hagood out of the ring. And this crowd offering their support. We thought that this mess with G-Fed was behind him, but clearly there's much more to go for Hoss Hagood here in Primal Conflict Wrestling with G-Fed. And Hoss Hagood, the last competitor here this evening. Hey, wait a minute, that fan! What is that fan doing here? That fan is hitting Hoss Hagood. We need security. Security stopping this old man. What is this old man attacking Hoss Hagood?
Primal Conflict Wrestling. Yeah. Primal Conflict Wrestling. Yeah. Primal Conflict Wrestling. PCW. Primal Conflict Wrestling. PCW. Primal Conflict Wrestling. Tried to tell me that I would lose it again. Nobody got no time for stating that win, but opportunity must strike. You must take it all to be great. The reminder of everything here that's now at stake. I must win it at all costs. I am never lost. Primal Conflict Wrestling is the state of the bosses.
Hear the cowbell backstage. Hoss Hagood making his way out to the ring. Wait a minute. Hoss Hagood's attention seems to be on the front row here, and that appears to be G-Fed at ringside. G-Fed's been having some issues with Hoss Hagood as of late. Now showing up here at ringside in the front row to antagonize Hoss Hagood. Deacon Storm making a Primal Conflict Wrestling debut in one-on-one competition tonight against Hoss Hagood. Deacon Storm, no stranger to the independent professional wrestling scene. However, his first night in Primal Conflict Wrestling, at least in singles competition. Deacon Storm, a believer in the idea of a all-American purge, believes that the evil and corrupt parts of America need to be weeded out. However, from his perspective, you might wonder what evil might be. Hoss Hagood has got this crowd behind him. Deacon Storm not impressed. G-Fed heckling Hoss Hagood here in the front row. And hey, Hoss Hagood now turning his back on this match, and he's now going to take G-Fed, or excuse me, he's going to go face G-Fed here. Oh, and G-Fed showing off that he's got a ticket. Oh, and look at that right hand by Hoss Hagood. Deacon Storm trying to tell the referee to start counting. The bell has sounded. Referee up to 3, and Hoss Hagood just taking a fight to G-Fed, who's not in this matchup. Hoss Hagood in danger of being counted out. Referee continuing his count. Hoss Hagood, though, does not seem to care. This situation with Hoss Hagood and G-Fed has turned violent. Deacon Storm wins this match by countout, but that's not the story here, ladies and gentlemen. The story is that Hoss Hagood and G-Fed cannot even seem to be in the same building with each other without being able to, or without just ripping each other apart. These two cannot coexist together. Deacon Storm celebrating a victory. However, his opponent, Hoss Hagood, taking G-Fed from pillar to post all around this building here at the KOA. Tyler Steele just giving Hoss Hagood a piece of his mind. Tyler Steele.
Every time I've lost, I'm gaining return. This wrestling ring is everything I've had just to learn. Now wake up. These people tried to tell me that I would lose it again. Nobody got no time for stating that win, but opportunity must strike. You must take it all to be great. The reminder of everything here that's now at stake. I must win it at all costs.
Welcome back to Primal Conflict Wrestling's Unleashed, right here on TV 10. My name is Deacon Storm, and my co-host Pat Anthony. I miss you, bro. Get well soon. Now, you saw right before the break, even I got swept up in all this craziness between Hoss Hagood and G-Fed. Luckily, I picked up the victory without having to even throw a single punch or break a sweat, but you can tell the bad blood is bubbling and brewing between these two men, and it's all going to lead to this. Loser leaves Primal Conflict Wrestling. Hoss Hagood, G-Fed, coming up now.
Weighing in at 265 pounds, G-Fed. And his opponent,
Whoa. Hoss Hagood trying to make his way out to the ring, but G-Fed attacking him before he can even get out here. This is an unsanctioned match, which means that anything goes. Weapons, there are no disqualifications, there are no countouts. Anything goes. The loser of this matchup will be gone from Primal Conflict Wrestling. The personal tension between these two has reached a boiling point to where Primal Conflict Wrestling has had no choice but to give these two what they wanted. This is going to be nothing of a wrestling match. This is just going to be a fight as Hoss Hagood now thrown into the ring by G-Fed. The bell has sounded. This match is officially underway. One of these men by the end of tonight will be gone from Primal Conflict Wrestling. And right now it looks like G-Fed has the early advantage after that cowardly attack in the very beginning during Hoss Hagood's entrance. And Hagood now just on Dreamstro. That might have actually woken him up. That might not have been a smart move by G-Fed. That chop. Trying it again. Hagood standing his ground, however. Went for a right hand, not working. Personal animosity overflowing, and Hagood right now just drags down G-Fed by the back of his own head. It looks like G-Fed's had enough. Hagood, though, however, quickly in pursuit behind G-Fed. Oh, big right hand by Hagood, and another one. Oh, slammed right onto the announce table here at ringside. And now G-Fed just thrown right into the side wall here at the HARPERS FERRY KOA. Security trying to keep the fans safe while these two just beat each other around the building. Hagood just stalking behind G-Fed. G-Fed has been attacking Hoss Hagood for months. He has been trying to run Hoss Hagood out of Primal Conflict Wrestling for a month, and now Hoss Hagood finally has his chance to get his hands on G-Fed, and he is wasting no time. G-Fed trying to pull himself up on the chairs at ringside. Hoss Hagood, though, however, not getting any farther away than he needs to be to inflict more pain, and now ramming G-Fed's face first into that chair. And look at these right hands being rained down by Hoss Hagood. Like we said at the outset of this is not going to be a match. This is going to be a fight as G-Fed thrown into the trash can now at ringside. G-Fed had that trash can emptied out over top of him and now stuck inside of it. Runs right into the wall. Hoss Hagood just taking his time, beating G-Fed around the building right now. Taking in, soaking up every minute of this. He's been waiting for this opportunity, waiting for this chance to finally get rid of G-Fed, and he's going to do it here tonight.
Are you sure you're from Maryland? Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, and again, a right hand by Hagood. G-Fed on Dream Street. He might not even remember where he is right now. G-Fed face first into that bar counter. Oh, wait a minute, G-Fed just got thrown across that table. Boy, G-Fed with a quick shot to the midsection, maybe getting himself a little space. However, Hagood quickly closing that gap. G-Fed turned around on another right hand. He might have bit off more than he could chew. He might be regretting wanting this match so bad. Hagood now has that cowbell that he brings with him to ringside. And a big shot to the side of the head of G-Fed. Hagood going under the ring, looking for something, some kind of weapon. Oh, he's got a chair. Just tossing the chair into the ring. He's got another one. Another chair thrown into the ring. And now he has a trash can. Hagood with a nice array of weapons from the hardware section. G-Fed might not even know what's about to happen to him, but he's gonna soon. G-Fed now trying to beg off Hagood. G-Fed offering a handshake, maybe a friendship, trying to extend the olive branch, but it might be too little too late, I think, for G-Fed. Hagood, though, squeezing. This is probably not the handshake that G-Fed had in mind. Another right hand to the side of the face, and now Hagood unloading on G-Fed in the corner. Count, punch in the corner. Doesn't have to risk disqualification. G-Fed reversed out of the corner. Wait, sets him up. Fisherman suplex, very impressive by G-Fed. Quickly going to try to go for the cover to get Hagood out of PCW. Almost. Oh! And now G-Fed. Now he starts to give it back to Hagood. Hagood beat G-Fed around this entire building, and now G-Fed gonna get his revenge, starting with that chair shot, and it's just gonna get worse from here. Looks like he's maybe gonna suplex him. He's gonna go for that fisherman suplex again on that chair. Oh! This might be it. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, almost. Almost. Hagood almost out of Primal Conflict Wrestling with that maneuver on that steel chair by G-Fed. But now that G-Fed is in control, Hoss Hagood is in a bad way. You see that trash can wedged between the top and middle row. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He just put his head between that seat of that chair, and he's grabbing that other chair. He's going to try and cave in the man's skull. This has gone far beyond a wrestling match, or far beyond a typical pro wrestling feud. Hoss Hagood has not moved since taking that fisherman suplex on the chair.
Get your head back in there, punk.
And G-Fed not done. G-Fed's trying to wait. Whoa. That's Hoss Hagood's son. That's Hoss Hagood's son, JT. Hey, wait, he's not part of this matchup. We need security to get JT out of there, but he's trying to protect his father. JT laying across his father, trying to prevent G-Fed from doing any more harm. Trying to protect his dad. This can't be easy for him to watch. And I think now Hagood's starting to realize what's going on. Hagood's trying to get his kid out of the ring. He's trying to push his kid out of the ring. His son, however, not letting go.
Make an example of your punk ass little kid.
Oh, whoa. Hagood's son just low-blowed his own father from behind. Well, a roll-up now by G-Fed. That's it. Well, what is... This is a ruse. This ruse planned by G-Fed and Hoss Hagood's son. What is happening? I don't know what G-Fed has concocted here. Downright sickening. However, the results mean that Hoss Hagood must leave Primal Conflict Wrestling. As per the stipulations laid out before this match, the loser leaves PCW. The gravity of everything is now starting to hit Hoss Hagood. and Tyler Steele saying he's bound by the contract. Hoss Hagood has to leave. An incredibly disappointing turn of events for Hoss Hagood here tonight.
Primal conflict wrestling. Yeah. Primal conflict wrestling. Yeah. Primal conflict wrestling. PCW. PCW. Primal conflict wrestling. PCW. Primal conflict wrestling. Nobody got no time for stating that win, but opportunity must strike. You must take it all to be great. The reminder of everything here that's now at stake. I must win it at all costs. I am never lost. Primal conflict wrestling.
And the crowd is on their feet here in Ranson at the Civic Center.
First of all, I want to tell you, thank you all for being here tonight. It's a great turnout, and I'm just happy as I can be to be here tonight with you guys. Now, that being said, now, which one are you talking about? Which one needs to be whipped? Let me just say, before we even talk about whipping someone, let me just make one personal observation. And I mean this with all my heart. You guys have the worst looking beards I've ever seen.
Harsh words from the king.
Honestly, my cat has popped up better looking hair than that. And you, with your finger in the air, the last time I saw something that looked like you, I flushed it.
Harsh words from the king. I believe that was directed at Mark Bravura.
I've heard a lot about the Doll Dynasty. I've heard the things that you do, and if you think that I think that I'm going to have a match with him and you on the outside without you interfering, you got another thing. I know what you got in mind. So I just want you guys to know I did not come alone tonight.
What's that mean?
And what I'm thinking is, if the two of you are like Siamese twins joined at the hip, if you guys are going to be out here together, I might as well give me a little help out here too. And maybe we can make this a tag team match. I actually had a dream about it last night. So if I can get my help to come out here right now, I would appreciate it.
You know, I might be mistaken, but that looks a lot like the Midnight Outlaw. Well, it seems that we're going to have an impromptu tag team match where the Doll Dynasty, G-Fed and Mark Bravura are going to take on Jerry the King Lawler and the Midnight Outlaw. This was very unexpected. G-Fed and Mark Bravura have a little bit of look of disbelief on their face. I mean, I don't think anybody anticipated on seeing the Midnight Outlaw here.
First off, I need everybody to shut their mouths.
You know, that never seems to get the desired effect.
For everything I loved, everything I gained in return. This is my wrestling ring, I'm sanctioned to learn. Who gives it all to the people in this conquest? This opportunity now is primal conflict in this contest. Imagine being in the place of sacrifice and work. When it equals all, you know I got the heart for first. But every time I've lost, I've gained in return. This wrestling ring is everything I've had just to learn. Now wake up, these people tried to tell me that I would lose in the shit.
For the Primal Conflict Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Let's get to it. The Dirty Money. DeMarcus King brawling on the outside. Knocking over our cameraman. Good God. There's a lot going on here. A lot at stake, but both of these men are eliminated from the Battle Royal. Right now, you see Bobby Shields and Sidney Porter going at it. Alexander James and Logan Easton LaRoe going at it in the corner. Ken Dixon looks to be biding his time. Alexander James was looking for a team up. Bobby Shields wasn't having it. Sends him to the mat. Running drop kick right to the face of Ken Dixon. Sidney looks to try to throw out Logan Easton LaRoe, but got reversed. Sidney's out of here. Sidney Porter hits the ground. And the champion of the 1% takes out Sidney Porter. Porter goes straight to Alexander James. Loads of action here on Unleashed. Vertical suplex goes out. Both Bobby Shields and Ken Dixon hit the floor. Wow. Now we're down to just 3 more men. Logan Easton LaRoe, Alexander James is going to hit the floor. And not seen here is G-Fed. G-Fed is not around. He's on the outside of the ring somewhere. As Logan Easton LaRoe, now Alexander James brawling. Alexander James out there in no man's land, not a place he want to be. Oh no, now Logan's there. Both men have gone over the top rope. Chops to each other, trying to knock each other down off the apron. G-Fed making his way back in. He's running over to him, and he sends both men to the floor. Fans are not happy with that result. As your current #1 contender and facing Phoenix Fury later on, that man right there, that is G-Fed. And I can tell you right now who's not happy right now at home watching this, and that's Haas Hagood. My goodness, your winner and #1 contender, that's G-Fed. Phoenix Fury trying to get the crowd together, trying to stop G-Fed from becoming the new heavyweight champion. And big drop kick right to the chest of the ref, and he is down. This is quite possibly not a good outcome for Phoenix Fury. Oh my God! G-Fed, large clubbing blow to the back of Phoenix Fury. Good Lord, good night. Big under the leg, what looked to be a belly to back suplex drop Phoenix Fury around his head. And this is exactly what I was afraid of right here as G-Fed's making his way around. And this is quite possibly not a good sign. This is absolutely not a good sign for Phoenix Fury, but oh my God, that is Hagood! Hagood just came in the ring. We haven't seen him in months. And Hagood is not going to let this go. He is not going to let this go down like this. Jams this chair right to the stomach of G-Fed. I can only imagine what's going through Hagood's head right now. He has been waiting a long time to get G-Fed in this position. Fans want it. The fans want to see blood for everything that G-Fed has put Hagood through. But Phoenix Fury's up on the top rope. G-Fed bends down, doesn't want to get hit with the chair. Turns right around into the big leg drop right off the top rope. The ref is starting to come to. 1, 2, 3, and still your Primal Conflict Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Phoenix Fury. My goodness. What an incredible victory by the Primal Conflict Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Phoenix Fury as he defeats G-Fed with a little bit of help from Hagood. But now we're going to look forward to November 2nd, a night to remember 13, as G-Fed and the Midnight Outlaw go 1-on-1. Now there's a couple stipulations that are added to that match. So if the Outlaw wins, then Hagood is reinstated into Primal Conflict Wrestling. If G-Fed wins, then the Outlaw has to be a servant. But if the Outlaw is forced to unmask by G-Fed after said victory, then both Hagood and the Outlaw are forever banned from Primal Conflict Wrestling. So there's a lot at stake and a night to remember, among other things. Tickets are on sale now at primalconflictwrestling.com. And that's our show for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Primal Conflict Wrestling. Primal Conflict Wrestling. Yeah. Primal Conflict Wrestling. PCW. Primal Conflict Wrestling. PCW. For everything I loved, everything I gained in return. This is my wrestling ring, I'm sanctioned to learn. Who gives it all to the people in this conquest? This opportunity now is primal conflict in this contest. Imagine being in the place of sacrifice and work. When it equals all, you know I got the heart for first. But every time I've lost, I've gained in return. This wrestling ring is everything I've had just to learn. Now wake up, these people tried to tell me that I would lose it again. Nobody got no time for stating that win. But opportunity must strike, you must take it all to be great.